As people view those ads, companies get a ton of revenue from it, which leaves the ecosystem and the community creating the value but not getting a substantial return based on the value that they're actually giving. That's where public and Web3 changes the game. People talk about Web2 and Web3. It's just a bunch of jargons, but it's just really a piece of technology. Technology disrupts, addresses a pain point, and technology always moves forward. And what public and Web3 addresses also is now, in this entire ecosystem where value and content is given out, people who contribute and give value have the ability also to earn. Hey guys, so in this video, I want to talk about how you could earn more in 2023, and over the past few years, I've given you different ideas on what you could actually do. We've talked about trading. You could do it via crypto or forex or in the stock market, or it could also be long-term investing, and that could be property investing, you buying a condo and having it rented out. And you could also make money via starting your own business, either it being a side hustle that you could do online, or you selling stuff or your service via brick and mortar fashion, or even doing the franchising route. So there's a lot of ways on how you could actually earn. In this video, I want to share something that's very different on how you could actually get another stream of revenue while either keeping your job or continually doing your business. In the same way, you could do this while you're also saving, trading, or doing other streams of income. Because as you all know, the name of the game is building multiple streams of income, especially if you're the type of person that spends a lot of time online, or either you're educating yourself online or you're entertaining yourself online. This is something that's for you. We're gonna talk more about that in a bit. So for me to be able to explain this properly, allow me first to differentiate what's Web2 and Web3, and we could go from there so you get the context on how earning could possibly be made. Web2 is basically Facebook, Google, Instagram, other social media platforms like it. The value of Instagram comes from the users, the influencers that post content in it. For every post that you make, it gives Instagram value, but you get nothing in return. Instagram gets a bulk of the revenue that's derived from it. Think about Facebook groups. Facebook groups are managed by admins, and the value of that group is based on the content that's built inside the community. People contribute in that community, and you also have admins managing that page. However, none of those people are compensated. Facebook doesn't pay them to add value to the ecosystem. All of the value that's contained in all of these Web2 platforms. As people view those ads, companies get a ton of revenue from it, which leaves the ecosystem and the community creating the value but not getting a substantial return based on the value that they're actually giving. That's where public and Web3 changes the game. People talk about Web2 and Web3. It's just a bunch of jargons, but it's just really a piece of technology. Technology disrupts, addresses a pain point, and technology always moves forward. And what public and Web3 addresses also is now, in this entire ecosystem where value and content is given out, people who contribute and give value have the ability also to earn. It's not just anymore the big brands, but now people who spend a lot of time and effort that add value, moderate content, or contribute have the ability to also earn. That's why I said that now you have the ability to build another stream of revenue, because if you're spending a lot of time in Facebook, in Web3, in public, you now have the ability to earn off of it. Firstly, public is a new content discovery platform, but what is unique about it is that it creates a whole new web economy where everyone is rewarded for the value that they create. So imagine that this time, because of public and Web3, every time you add value into the ecosystem, you earn. It's not just that the platform is earning or the brands are earning. You, the end user who's watching, who's reading, who adds value, gets to earn off of it. And that's what's nice about Web3. It's not just the big brands that earn, but you yourself as a user have the ability to earn as well. Hence, how you can earn more this 2023 by doing things that you've already been doing on a regular basis. Public recognizes the value of each individual user, which is why it rewards them while they are using the platform. People who contribute in the ecosystem earn as much as possible. While you're watching this, you might ask yourself, why should I be compensated for absorbing something or consuming something that's free anyways? To answer your question, comment below, by the way, if you asked that question while you were watching this. Remember your intrinsic value as a user, and if you weren't there consuming that content, it wouldn't be created in the first place. Without people consuming the content, creators won't have any value. Platforms also won't have any value. No one would be putting ads in Google and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and so much more. So I want to talk about how you get rewarded as a user while you're actually reading or watching. Users earn different types of rewards based on their level of activity. Every day, 10% of the tokens that are released into circulation are allocated to the users of the platform. Those tokens are distributed amongst the users in proportion to the value each user has created on the platform, or in other words, it depends on how active the user is. The more active you are, the more revenue you get, or at least the bigger the allocation that you have from the 10% that's given out as daily rewards to users. How are you considered active on Public? Number one, it's simply opening an article through Public a day or watching one video a day in Public. If you want to be more active, categorizing content, managing topic pages, driving traffic to a specific user page. So if you watch, you read, you get user points. If you add more value by categorizing content and driving traffic, you get even more user points as well. To answer the question, how much can each user earn from Public? It really depends on you and the amount of time that you spend on the platform. Based on what the Public team is disclosing, it could range from amounts that could cover your daily cup of coffee in other parts of the world. From what they reported, it could cover salaries of other people, especially in developing countries. As of this time, based on Public's disclosure, the high-earning users on Public are actively contributing to the platform by categorizing a few contents per day, which only takes a few minutes. So again, watching versus categorizing and doing more stuff in the ecosystem rewards you more. Another way users earn more off of it is by sharing contents they categorize in social media, and therefore the earnings as well. And some also are admins of topic pages that they consider themselves knowledgeable on, or they are also very passionate about it. So it could be baking, it could be cooking, it could be a particular video game, or think about if you're passionate about basketball, it could be something dedicated to Kobe or LeBron or Michael Jordan, or if you're into business, you could maintain something that's highly connected to Elon Musk, ZZ, or even Mark Zuckerberg as well. This is something that's a game changer, because by users that are actually just watching, reading, or have some free time to be able to do some stuff online, users get to have the ability to earn. By watching content, reading content, or categorizing stuff inside Public, it gives you the ability to earn. I'll put links down below on how you could learn more about how you could earn as a user. But I think this is something that people 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago had no access to. If you have an internet connection and you're passionate about something and you want to build another stream of income, and I think this is something that is worth studying and worth learning to see if it's something that fits you. Before I put this video to a close, is it actually hard to actually do it? Not really. It's very, very simple to get started. You just need to go to public.com, PUBLC.com. Then from there, you could spend a few minutes by discovering content on Public and see how it goes. This may not be for everyone. If you're really consuming content online, or you're really active in communities online, and you feel that you really haven't gotten any revenue from it, or you're not compensated for the actions that you have been creating or the value that you have been giving, this is something that you may consider. This is something that I think is worth studying as well. I'll be talking more about Public over the next few months as well, but the main goal of why we make videos like this is that we want to educate you, and as the year starts also, that you get to build and develop a new stream of income as well. So that's it for now. Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon. God bless you all.